Hello everyone, I am Ayush Verma, currently studying Bachelor of Pharmacy from Smriti College of Pharmaceutical Education, Indore, Madhya Pradesh, and in this video session I'll be discussing about the topic COVID-19 and its associated mental illness emerging post-COVID recovery. As we all know that COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown has brought about a sense of fear and anxiety around the globe. This phenomenon has led to short-term as well as long-term psychosocial and mental health implications for many of us. The quality and magnitude of impact is determined by many vulnerable factors like developmental age, educational status, pre-existing mental health condition, being economically unprivileged, or being quarantined due to infection or fear of infection. Nearly 20% of COVID-19 patients post-recovery have developed a mental health issue like depression, anxiety, or dementia within 3 months of diagnosis. According to a new study, doctors have long suspected that COVID-19 was linked to higher rates of mental health problems. A new study from the United Kingdom found that people who were sick with COVID-19 had a significant chance of developing a psychiatric disorder after recovering. According to the report trusted source published in The Lancet on November 9 that 18% of COVID-19 patients developed a mental health issue like depression, anxiety or dementia within 3 months of diagnosis, and the risk was doubled as compared to people who didn't have COVID-19. Also, a recent survey trusted source from UKADR has shown that people diagnosed with COVID-19 commonly experience anxiety, insomnia, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorders. So let us understand this post-COVID mental illnesses in a broad spectrum. First, we will start with depression. So what is depression? Depression is classified as a mood disorder. It may be described as a feeling of sadness, loss, or anger that interferes with a person's everyday activities. People may experience depression in different ways. It may interfere with your daily work, resulting in lost time and lower productivity. It can also influence relationships and some chronic health conditions. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention trusted source estimate that 8.1% of American adults aged 20 and over had depression in any given 2-week period after COVID recovery. It is important to realize that feeling down at times is normal part of life. Sad and upsetting events happen to everyone. But if you are feeling down and hopeless on a regular basis, you could be dealing with depression. Depression is considered a serious medical condition that can worsen without proper treatment. Those who seek treatment often see improvements in symptoms in just a few weeks. So what are the symptoms of depression? Depression can be more than a constant state of sadness or feeling low. Major depression can cause a variety of symptoms. Some affect your mood and others affect your body. Symptoms may be ongoing or come and go. The symptoms of depression can be experienced differently among men, women, and children. People may experience symptoms related to their depression such as mood, such as anger, aggressiveness, irritability, anxiousness, restlessness, emotional well-being such as feeling empty, sad, or hopeless behavior, loss of interest, no longer finding pleasure in favorite activities, feeling tired easily, thoughts of suicide, drinking excessively, using drugs, engaging in high risk of sexual activities such as reduced sexual desire, lack of sexual performance, cognitive abilities such as inability to concentrate, difficult completing tasks, delayed responses during sleep patterns such as insomnia, restless sleep, excessive sleepiness, not sleeping throughout the night, and the symptoms can extend beyond your mind. Now let's have a look on another mental illness emerging post-COVID recovery, that is anxiety. Anxiety is your body's natural response to stress. It is a feeling of fear or apprehension about what's to come. The first day of school, going to a job interview, or giving a speech may cause most people to feel fearful and nervous. But if your feeling of anxiety are extreme and last for longer than 6 months and are interfering with your life, you may have an anxiety disorder. In the case of anxiety disorder, the feeling of fear may be with you all the time. It is intense and sometimes debilitating. The type of anxiety may cause you to stop doing things you enjoy. In extreme cases, it may prevent you from entering an elevator, crossing the street, or even leaving your home. If left untreated, the anxiety will keep on getting worse. So what are symptoms of anxiety? Some common symptoms of anxiety include nervousness, restlessness or being tense feeling of danger, panic or dread, rapid heart rate, rapid breathing or hyperventilation, heavy sweating, trembling or muscle twitching, weakness and lethargy, difficulty focusing on thinking clearly about anything other. Insomnia, digestive or gastrointestinal problems such as flatulence, constipation, or diarrhea. Anxiety also has an association with panic attack. A panic attack is a sudden onset of fear or distress that peaks in a minute and involves experiencing at least 4 of these symptoms that are palpitation, sweating, shaking or trembling, feeling shortness of breath or smoothing sensation of choking, chest pain and tightness, nausea or gastrointestinal problem, dizziness, light headaches or feeling faint, feeling hot or cold, and numbness and tingling sensation on fingers and feet. Now let's talk about the last post-COVID mental illness, that is obsessive compulsive disorder. An obsessive compulsive disorder is a chronic mental health condition characterized by obsession which leads to compulsive behavior. In this condition, people often double check to make sure they have locked the front door or always wear their lucky socks on games, play simple rituals or habits that make them feel more secure. Obsessive compulsive disorder goes beyond double checking something or practicing a game daily. Someone diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder feels compelled to act out certain rituals repeatedly even if they don't want to and even if it complicates their life unnecessarily. Obsessive compulsive disorder is characterized by repetitive unwanted thoughts known as obsession and excessive urge to do certain actions known as compulsions. Although people with obsessive compulsive disorder may know that their thoughts and behavior don't make logical sense, yet they often are unable to stop them. So the overall bottom line of this discussion is that COVID-19 is a deadly disease that is affecting worldwide and has led to degradation of mental health in common man. But we all must stand together for the sake of humanity and make everyone realize that they are not alone. We are with them and all stand together, and we will surely defeat this pandemic and again make the world a happy place. At the end, I would like to express my hearty gratitude to my college principal Dr. Nilesh Malviya and my professor Dr. Gayatri Dhiram, who gave me this wonderful opportunity to express my views on the topic creating awareness among people, which helped me in gaining a lot of informative knowledge which will help me in future. Thank you.